Alright, today I have two missions. Number one is I'm going to do a deep clean here at my gym. And number two, I'm going to get a run because it's supposed to be like 48 degrees outside. I can't wait. So honestly, I'm not sure if I'm the only one that does this as a gym owner, or maybe there's other ones that do this. But let me show you how dirty gyms get, because even though we clean it, I scrub these floors with a scrubber, we vacuum, we dust things down, there's still all these little areas that dust gets into, and it's crazy. For example, if we look at this machine right here, you'll see that this area where the weights go in there, there's this enclosure, this metal frame, and dust gets down inside there and underneath the weights, and inside those little holes where the pins go, and down below, and underneath these bars where sometimes you just can't get into. But there's all these areas. I mean, take a look at this right here. There's this slot back here, which is just simply a dust collector is all it is. And it collects all this dust. So take a look at this. I'm doing this deep cleaning method today where I use this air compressor and I blow out like all these areas. I get down inside these treadmills, deep underneath these things right here. So it's underneath this part right here. I blow it out where all this dust collects. You can't get up in there otherwise. And look what comes out of this. This is crazy. Even these areas between the weights get dirt and dust caught up inside there, and you can't get it unless you use the air compressor and blow it out. If you look at that bar there going along the wall, it gets built up right there, and it's hard to get back in there, and the air compressor does an amazing job. I know you're probably thinking, Joe, do you ever clean your gym? Yes, I do. I do it 3 times a year. I do a deep clean like this here, and we're always vacuuming and cleaning things all the time. But this is just what builds up in those nooks and crannies that you can't get to without that air compressor. That's the stuff that builds up under these rails that you can't get to unless you blow that air compressor in there, and then it blows out, and then you can kind of like scrape it out with your fingers. All right, cleaning's done. Now time to go hit a quick run and then teach some boot camps tonight. All right, just finished up the day, getting ready to head off for the night. Gonna grab some dinner with family. I got my cleaning done. I got my run in. I did a nice, easy, slow run. It was only 3 miles, 8:43 pace, so it's pretty slow. Gonna get back in the gears of training for runs this year. So a little lesson that I want to teach you guys today is this. You know, sometimes in life we have a whole list of things we gotta get done for the day. And sometimes we just tackle the most easiest things first instead of the hardest. Today's task of cleaning this gym, doing the air compressor, it's not really necessarily a hard job. It's just one I don't want to do. And you guys know what I mean. You get these jobs that sometimes you just don't want to do. You don't want to waste time on, so you kind of skip over those and you go to the most easiest job, like maybe picking up a couple pins off my desk and putting the pin holder, right? And you feel like you got something done, but the truth is, at the end of the day, you walk away and you said, man, I got nothing done today, right? That's the way you feel anyways. I have 2 things that I want to knock off my list that were the most daunting or the hardest things to get done today, and that was getting my run in today, and it was also doing the clean of the gym. I got them done, and I got probably 50,000 more things on my list, but the truth is I'm walking away feeling good because those 2 things mattered the most, and I got them done. So, that being said, that's the end of today's vlog.